Hey, Aragaki Yui, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to talk about the latest 21 Pilots album, Scaled and Icy. 21 Pilots is a pop band from the USA, and this is their latest album, Scaled and Icy. And yeah, I've never been a huge fan of 21 Pilots. They dropped albums like Vessel and Blurry Face, and in Blurry Face there's the single Stressed Out, which became a huge radio hit, which was a little bit annoying, even though the song itself is honestly not that bad. But still, overall, their music has always been pretty corny, with very shallow lyrics, pretty basic production, nothing all that crazy until in the year 2018 they dropped Trench, and oh my goodness, Trench is amazing. It is an amazing pop album. Sure, there's some meh tracks towards the second half, but there are also a lot of really well written songs with ambitious, intense, and dare I say, edgy. I mean, edgy in their standards, but edgy production and songwriting. There is a very clear and interesting concept behind it. The music videos attached to the songs are amazing, and the versatility of the musical styles on that album is amazing, all the way from the really whack and strange and off-kilter Pet Cheetah to the very smooth rap that is Levitate, and of course we have the explosive Jumpsuit and the more smooth, runny Nico and the Niners. That was a great album. And of course, how can I forget the groovy song My Blood? The first time I listened to that song, I grooved. And then we have Scaled and Icy. What happened? What happened to 21 Pilots? What happened to them? How did they come out with one of the most interesting, intense, and well-produced and tasteful pop albums, and then come out with a pop album that's like the opposite? It's not intense, it's tame, it's mild, it's quaint, it's simple, it's basic, and on top of that, it's boring. Scaled and Icy is so friggin' boring. It's near like those trap rap bloated albums levels of boring. It's excruciatingly boring, and I'm fine with poppier albums that are a little bit more laid back, softer, but the songwriting on Scaled and Icy is not good. It's not good. Again, basic. It's very average, sometimes even lackluster. The production just picks the most bland and drab sound palette they could ever pick and make an entire album out of that. And I am actually I know that Scaled and Icy would not live up to Trench, but boy, is this even worse than I had expected. And I know that there is this whole 21 Pilots lore thing, and again, Blurry Face and Vessel, they also have their own lore, and they're all somehow interconnected. We have like Clancy and Dima and the Banditos and all that stuff, and how Scaled and Icy is actually an anagram for Clancy is dead, and all that stuff. And I actually kind of cared about the lore in Trench, you know, how the Banditos and how they're trying to, there's this whole rebellion going on. But even though there's also a lore in Scaled and Icy, when the production, the songwriting, and the lyrics are this basic and shallow, it's like trying to make Barry Lyndon with $12. It's just not gonna look as good, and the message and the concept will not be conveyed at all when the production is this terrible. So we have the album opener, Good Day, and maybe it's because it's the first track, but I actually kind of enjoy this. But then again, maybe it's because it's the first song, and I'm not tired out immediately. But it's a pretty damn good song. It's a really nice 70s jaunty piano pop song with fun vocals, simple drum beats, and it's a very pleasant opener. And then everything else just sucks. We have Choker, and it is a very bland millennial pop song. 21 Pilots stooped the lowest of the lows and started writing these very modernized, gentrified, washed down millennial pop songs with a tight drum groove, pianos, vocals that are very bland, kind of a toned down Indietronics verses, louder, more dramatic choruses, plus a very awkward rap verse at the end. It's not good. And then we have Shy Away, which is one of the lead up singles to the album, and honestly, it's not that bad, but still, comparing to any other singles from Trench, this is garbage. This is actually garbage. Again, we got a fast, tight drum groove, and then we got these vocals and keyboards, and it's literally arranged the same, except this song sounds like a song that could have been written by The Killers. And also the roaring chorus, the Shy Away. Next we have the track The Outside, and while lyrically it is about aging and maturing, yet the song sounds like some dumb dance pop song made for babies. Ignoring the lyrics, the song itself is actually fine. It is a tongue-in-cheek, 90s inspired groovy dance pop song with alt-rock influences, and the chorus is pretty fun, even though again it sounds like it's made for babies, but it's got to be one of the better songs in the track list. Then we have the track Saturday, and what happened to them? What happened to Joseph and Josh? What happened to them? Oh my goodness. How? What? Saturday is a summery, soft rock pop, guitar-driven song, and it sounds like something that Maroon 5 could have written. It's so drab, it's so boring, and the vocals are kind of bad. Then we have the track Never Take It, where they sort of take a rougher approach with hand claps and hard rock electric guitars that are very one note and stagnant. And then we have lyrics about the weaponization of social media, which is good. You know, some interesting lyrical topics to deal with, except those lyrics never actually go anywhere deep, go anywhere complex, go anywhere debatable. It just never reached anywhere. Then we have the track Mulberry Street, which is yet another piano pop song, and in this track we have lyrics about overprescription and how people are getting synthetic highs, and an overprescribed society isn't a very crazy new thing to sing about in songs. I mean, System of a Down had been singing a lot of songs about the overprescription, but once again, the lyrics, they don't reach anywhere, they're shallow, and they're surface level. Formidable is a very bland, a very boring acoustic number with shimmery guitars and the hooks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every time someone sings like a yeah, yeah, yeah or a la, la, la in their song, especially in 2021, I just hurt a bit, you know. And then we have the track Bounce Man, which is another piano pop song, and it's so basic, it's so quaint, it's so boring, yet lyrically it seems to be about someone who's running away from the law, but yet the song is so short and brief. It's just so forgettable. And then we have No Chances, where again, production wise, they take a little bit of a different approach, but the production is still bad. It has a strange rhythm. It's almost like an amalgamation between a trap beat and a dubstep, but performed with more organic drums, and it sounds very clunky and awkward. The vocals are cartoonish, and the rapping, again, it's not so good. One of the reasons why I like the rapping on Levitate is because while sure, the delivery and the flow of the rapping, not really all that great, but it's so smoothly syncopated, synced up with the very tight and sort of flourished drums, it actually creates a really nice musical space, but it doesn't do that at all on this track. And then the album ends off with Redecorate, which is this atmospheric, spacey, epic, dramatic ending with lyrics about how we decorate our rooms like we redecorate our minds, sort of, keeping up with everything around us mentally and staying strong mentally. Except the instrumentals are just annoying. It's annoying, it's overly spacey and bloated sometimes. It's just a mess. So 21 Pilots' latest album. Surely a disappointment, to say the least. I really hope that they redeem themselves with another soaring, ambitious rock pop album, because this is not it. This is not it. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say sorry to Leo, because I know Leo really likes 21 Pilots music, but this this album is not it. This album is not it, okay? Favorite track here is Good Day, and my least favorite is Saturday, or Choker, or Formidable, or Never Take It. I'm giving 21 Pilots Scaled and Icy strong 3 out of 10. So, have you listened to the latest 21 Pilots from One Day and Amateur? Rate it, like it, and subscribe if you want more. Thanks for watching. I will be reviewing Olivia Rodrigo album tomorrow. Olivia Rodrigo.